All right. What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think. But most importantly, make sure you share this with your ugly ass friends. Now, on today's video, we're gonna be reacting to a video of a guy. I got this from this guy's channel. His name is Married Approach. That's the name of his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. He be actually having a lot of nice. If you're into the conspiracy type stuff and stuff like me, like I am, and a lot of it, to be honest with you, it's not just a conspiracy. It should be real, but we have to say it allegedly and stuff like that. But this should be real. But anyway, he's basically breaking down some of the things that are inside of the Epstein files, people. So we're going to be touching on the Epstein files. So buckle yourself up and let's just see what he has to say about what is inside. Because as we know, they took forever to go ahead and release this. And no, before some of you try to get started, it wasn't just the Trump administration that was blocking it. That's the narrative they were pushing. Yeah, I'm like people, we got to stop falling for the Democratic. Okay, though. A lot of them have people that's in the Epstein files too. They didn't want that shit released. So stop. It's people on there on both sides. Bill Clinton and all them and stuff like that are there from the end there. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it.
Epstein files are out of control, so we're gonna break down everything we've seen thus far. Okay, first, let's start with Obama's former chief White House counsel, Kathy
Oh yeah,
Mueller, and
really quick. Oh yeah, your favorite president, Barack Obama, is also in it. No surprise there. And let's go ahead and continue.
a very eerie, very suspicious email with her and Epstein. Now they're communicating back and forth in this email, but at the bottom of this email gets really weird. And I quote, she says, "Yes, I will be like the doctor at Lenox Hill, put that crazy in room 1, gunshot in surgery, and the cook, well, he can wait." You guys, remember Obama's chef who worked at the White
Definitely remember that cooking that I heard a lot of rumors. Now, all of this is alleged, but rumors were definitely circulating, and they said that that guy there, because certain people believe that Barack Obama is an homosexual. You know that. Now, I'm not saying that he is or he isn't. I'm just going by what was said, and they said that that chef was someone that he was having sexual relations with, and that his his wife, some think is also his husband, aka Michelle Obama, aka Michael Laverne Robinson, Big Mike, as they would call him. They said that found out about it and got upset, and therefore they had to eliminate this chef. Now, obviously, I have no idea whether or not this is true. I'm just reporting what the rumors were saying. And it just so happened to be crazy that they're talking about this in the Epstein files, right? Because we do know that this chef ended up disappearing.
who worked at the White House and who died at Obama's house. Could they be talking about him? Now, being that email was from 2014, saying the cook can wait, you mean like 9 years later wait, where he actually died in 2023? Yeah, that's suspicious. Gets even wilder though. So, we have an email from 2018 with Jeffrey Epstein and his brother Mark Epstein, in
This
which Mark is asking, buckle up, he says, does Putin still have the pictures of Trump blowing Bubba, aka Bill Clinton?
now, obviously, once again, I don't know if any of this is true, but if this is true, this would make sense of a couple of things. This would make sense why Trump wouldn't have want wouldn't want those files to get released if this is true. Also, this would make sense of why he may be a little, why he was so buddy buddy with Putin. Now, as of late, it seemed like he may have been, willing to wage war against him or whatever. Not exactly sure. Maybe it's because of those reasons. I'm not exactly sure, but this is absolute crazy that he was. And that photo there, is that real? It looked like Trump, what, grabbing his nuts? It's crazy. But these Hollywood celebrities, and it's crazy because I work in that field. It's crazy, but obviously I don't do none of that bullshit. Um, it's just crazy that they're doing things like this, and Trump, being so pro masculine and against homosexuality and all that. You would think he wouldn't be doing things like this, but who knows? This could not be true. Not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that, whether or not I think it's true. I mean, 50-50, I guess. But yeah, this is wild.
Bro, what? Okay, even if this is even remotely true, how relevant would this picture be that they found in Epstein's house of Bill Clinton in a blue dress, in which Monica Lewinsky was in a blue dress just like this when she blew him? This is giving way to the biggest blackmail ring of all time, but let's keep going. Now, if we weren't completely off the rails, this is going to take us there because there's an email stating that he was into bioengineering and genetics, specifically black people. And I quote, "You might be able to make blacks smarter by changing the time for the motor layer development and changing the time for other layers." Then he states their brains are slower at learning high level concepts, in which he's giving way to slavery being that muscle switch for slaves were faster, so we're stronger, jump higher. Then the white people were thinking all day basically and making them smarter under pressure over time. Now, not only he was into
It's just crazy because they are obviously there are a lot of them are like this that when they do some of the most egregious and terrible things to us as black people, you know, they actually in their sick, fucked up minds believe that they're doing us a favor when they do this bullshit. Like a lot of them actually believe this shit. It's crazy.
bioengineering and genetics, and he had his own office at Harvard called Jeffrey's office, but he had close ties to MIT, in which he had very close ties to this guy, Marvin Minsky, who is the co-founder of MIT's AI laboratories, and they call the father of AI. I mean, it really takes the guesswork out of why he was trafficking people besides blackmail. You wanted to experiment on people like a test lab rat. Now, this part totally makes sense, where the head morgue manager of Harvard pled guilty earlier this year for selling body parts online. Does anybody want to take a wild guess who he was working for?
That's another thing. It's something about these goddamn Jeffries. What is up with these Jeffries being sick as hell like this? Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Dahmer. What's the next Jeffrey, man? You better watch out for these damn Jeffries.
Epstein he was working for. Now there's a whole lot more, so I'm gonna do a part two. Make sure you guys get into my Telegram. We're just getting started.
Okay, so pretty much that is all we got for this part one. He has a part two. I will react to the part two as well, so stay tuned for that. But pretty much that's all I got for you as far as this particular video. Definitely let me know what y'all thinking up in the comments. Do you think Barack Obama possibly have had his shelf unalived because of whatever circumstances? And do you think that it's true that Vladimir Putin potentially have a what photo or a recording of our president Donald J. Trump giving Clinton a blowjob? That is insane. I would say that's the highlight of this of the Epstein files that I have heard of thus far. But hey, like I said, it's all alleged. Not exactly sure what's true and what's not. But I'm just reporting what it is saying. And of course, y'all just seen. I'm just going by what my boy Maverick said. So, anyways, like I said, that's all I got for y'all for is this particular video. So, like usual, if you cool with me, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think of it up in the comment sections. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.